Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andre, and you are watching a Andredpf video. Today, I want to go into the topic of 1v3s and how you can execute them properly. The reason why I chose this topic is because I've actually recently started to 1v3. That is, I started to solo queue in trios, and I got my fair share of 1v3s in Storm Point, Broken Moon, World's Edge streamer building, doesn't matter, right? So I wanted to go into the topic and talk a little bit about it. I will talk about 3 categories, which is skill, game sense, and experience. All of these 3 categories are kind of connected with one another, and I kind of want to talk a little bit about it. So for example, skill is focused on aiming, but it's also focused on just overall positioning as well. However, game sense is more tied up with positioning and such. It's also not positioning, but game sense is also focused on how you execute your aggression and how you execute your passiveness. Both of those, play styles are very important to master. And then experience, well, that's self-explanatory. Experience just comes with time. So, without further ado, I have a game to show you which I personally think went absolutely amazingly, and I hope that you guys enjoy. You know what else? So here's the game. I will make this very quickly because I don't want the video to take too long, and I won't play the whole game, obviously. I will skip through some parts, but here we go. So basically, I start landing cascades, right? This is where I usually land, on the 3 bins. Very rough start. Horrible start. I tried to stick them, didn't quite work. I don't know what the plan here was. And then I opened a supply bin, but I phased, so I couldn't even grab the gun inside. And here I was just running away, and I saw a Wraith, and I just wanted to punch her, man. Don't judge. It's a very rough start here. Pushed by a duo here. And here comes the skill part. I'm using a bit of movement, jumping around cover, right, around corners and such. I pick up the Havoc super duper quickly. And I want you to watch this very carefully. There we go. Very risky play by me, but I personally think it was most likely the best play. So, in this one singular fight, I already used both of the categories that I talked about. Skill and game sense. In the game sense category, obviously positioning. I played around my cover, obviously, whatever. But also, I utilized aggression and passiveness. At the beginning, obviously, I didn't have a gun, so I just ran away, right? Maybe I punched him. I don't really know why I did that. I just did that for the shits and gigs. But at the end, I ran away, I picked up a gun, went up the stairs, played a bit passive, right? Then I turned around, because I had a Havoc, very strong gun. I turn around to catch my opponent off guard, and I crack him. I see the armor swap as well. I armor swap, and I have the chance to fight him. So, in this category, I used skill, so my aim, right? I managed to crack him. I used my positioning, and I also used the aggression and the passive play style all kind of together. And that's kind of how you want to utilize that play style. You want to utilize, or not utilize, but you want to basically go on off, right? So aggressive play style, passive play style, aggressive play style, passive play style. I'm stuttering, I'm sorry. But that's how you want to play. So after getting this knock, I do a finisher, right, to get shields. Doesn't matter. And I'm expecting his friend here. I'm listening to audio. Audio is pretty bad in this game, but I'm listening to it. I kind of hear something, but I can't quite make sure. I'm obviously charging up my Havoc, right? And later on, also something very important when it comes to 1v3s is your loadout. So later you'll see, I go ahead and I enter the box here, and I pick up a car SMG. Now, the car SMG is a lot better than a Havoc for, killing teams, right? So I obviously picked up an SMG. Now, I hear shooting. I turn to my right because there's a person there, and I see he's all alone. Now, I have 2 options here. Either push that solo player, which is much safer, and I can probably secure myself a bit of loot and kill that person, or I can just full send the team over there to my left. Which, I don't know, I could third party maybe, who knows, right? Here, the best choice would be to go right and attack the Pathfinder. I also think he got cracked by the Vantage. I managed to catch him off guard. He didn't have any shields. I think he got cracked by the Vantage. I get a couple of firsts here, and I have loot. Boom. Huge. PK. Not the greatest at looting, but if we fast forward here, I get rushed by a team. I pick up an R9, I feel more comfortable with this gun. I get pushed and I'm immediately like, this is a horrible position. Like, look at me. I'm in the middle of nowhere, right? I'm in a swamp or something, right? Horrible position, barely any cover. If I get pushed by all of them, I'm dead, right? So I have to reposition. I grab the armor swap and I move out of there. And I'm expecting him to rush me. So I turn around, aggressive and passive play style, as I was talking about. Easy kill right there. The first was a bit, or the finish, right, was a bit too risky. So I played it passive again, waited for the right moment, inspecting the situation. You know, very important when it comes to 1v3s. You want to inspect your surroundings. I hear the res and I'm going down. He stops the res, and now I'm like, okay, I won't challenge. He comes up, easy 50. Passive playstyle, playing with my cover. That's the game sense. I tried to go for the first. I could have shot him, but I wanted to see if I could kill the knocked. Didn't manage. It's okay. Boom. Full clip. There's the skill. There's the aim. I hear him. Boom. Another full clip. Person right there. Easy 70 damage. Aggressive playstyle. He's almost cracked, right? He's panicking. Boom. Skill. Easy flick on him. Aggressive playstyle. And right here, I just do a finisher because I like doing finishers. And I'm expecting his teammate to rush because I'm firsting his friend. And he is. Easy 100 damage. I'm expecting him to go up, predict his movement. Boom. Easy kill right there. Although that was a very low level. I think it was like level 2 or something. Level 7. But still, predicted his movement, figured out what to do. So, immediately I have 7 kills. This whole area is mine. Like, that's the passive and aggressive playstyle right there. You don't want to over push, but when you see an opportunity, you want to capitalize off of it, right? When you saw me, you know, getting pushed by the Bloodhound on the stairs, you didn't just see me full swing him, right? I inspected my situation, I tagged him for like 50 maybe, and then I, you know, waited and found the perfect moment to shoot him, and I full clipped him, right? Was it like right here or something? That was the Bloodhound, right? That doesn't matter, right? Tried to go for the first, reload my gun. He came from the right, right? Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. So, I'll skip through this part a little because it doesn't matter, right? Nothing really special happens. I start rotating. This is my usual rotation. Nothing important. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Passive and aggressive playstyle. Oh yeah, here's the part. So here, I don't know what happened here, but I think that was an NPC. Yeah, I don't know what happened, bro. I had to kill him. So I do a quick little finisher here, and I'm expecting his team to appear any moment now. I get Valk queued. And immediately I'm like, this is a very bad place. I need to reposition, right? Thermite. I'm trying to figure out where is it coming from. It's kind of to my left. Getting shot, you know. Don't know what to do. I start shooting him. A bit aggressive from me, but I notice I whiffed my shots. When this happens, do not panic. When the shit like this happens, just run away. If you're a Pathfinder Wraith, amazing. You can run away easy, right? Don't challenge when you've barely done anything to your opponent and your shield is almost gone. Like, look at this. I've done like 30 damage and my shield is almost broken. So I need to run away, obviously. Tried to pop a bat. I kind of screwed up my slide. So I start phasing. I'm faster, right? So I run away. Hopefully, maybe eventually separating them. You'll see what I mean. This is, again, game sense. Knowing when to be passive and when to be aggressive. I tried being aggressive, it failed. Immediately, let me be passive. Try popping a bat, change my mind, right? Won't make it in time. So I've run to the building. Buildings are amazing for 1v3s, alright? So, pop a bat here. I'm expecting them to open the door any moment now. And when I check, they're already kind of separate. You'll see here. Not necessarily, but I'm like, I have to capitalize off of that 50 damage with skill. Easy full clip right there. I hear another team here, and I'm like, okay, I hear only one person, maybe I can kill him. Easy crack, boom, easy headshot, easy kill. I run away, play passive, don't know the situation, don't know where they are. Let me pop shield cells and relax. So here, I just chill out, arc star gets thrown, kind of peek outside, a bit risky, but didn't really have much to work with. And here, I'm like, I could have rushed. But I'm thinking to myself, there's two teams. And I don't really know the positioning of all of them, right? I'm gonna run away and take a high ground positioning up the zip line. Much better positioning. And up here, nothing special happens. It's a bit boring. I can, you know, fast forward. As you can see, the teams were, I was waiting for the moment to third party, but I was like, and here I make a mistake. I was actually shooting at them for some reason, right? At this duo. Usually in these situations, if there's a duo and a trio fighting, you kind of want to focus the trio, because the trio is a bigger threat than a duo, right? So I'm stupid. I shot the duo. Won't do it again, right? However, I did find an opening here, which was rather interesting. This right here. So I noticed this guy's running away. He's flesh. He just got cracked. So let me just get that kill real quick. I get the kill and then chill. I'm not going to capitalize. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to let the other team do the job, right? And later on, I will fast forward here. This team manages to res and run away. Here, I thought that they ended up getting rushed. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I placed a portal. Placing a portal because I want to have a way to get up to high ground, back to my position, without, you know, too much risk, right? So I go here, I check the sky. Are they dropping on me? No. And I hear this person pushing up. I try to get an angle. He just disappeared. My man just disappeared. So I'm like, okay, there's three people. They are bad position. I'm going to fall back. Again, passive play style. Very, very important. And then I just inspect the situation. Very important. Inspect your surroundings. One of the most important things you can do in a game, right? Especially if, you know, you're 1v3ing. It's important even if you have a squad, right? To inspect your surroundings, know what you're dealing with. I'm, you know, hoping that they take maybe the portal because I can maybe full clip one of them. But they didn't. So I just kind of ran away, played it safe. And I think this is the part. So here, nothing special happens. I'm going to skip through it. I came back to this place because there was a care package. I wanted to see the situation again, know what I'm dealing with. And I come back to this building. There is a person on my roof, a Loba. She just placed her ult. And I'm just sneaking around, right? There's the Valk as well. Now, I don't want to push here. It's a full trio. I want to see what happens, right? If I push up, nothing is going to happen. I might get cracked and then I have to fall back and it's just a whole big mess. So right here, I play safe. And luckily, a team appeared. I don't know if they're shooting here. There is shooting. Okay, cool. So this team started getting shot. And there's a character in the game which threw this team's, I guess, game completely out of the window. And that's Revenant. And you will see why. So, right here. Let me just skip to the part where they do it. So, what the team will do... Yes, there it is. They use the Revenant ult. And immediately I'm like, yes! This is it. This is my moment to shine. Because they're going to be separate now. So I go up. This is my chance to take height. This guy is isolated. Boom. Skill 130. And game sense, obviously. Positioning and everything. Using aggression. First thing someone is very important. Easy full clip right there as well. I'll go for the finish there as well. Boom. Then I hear the Valk. She's flying up. I'm like, okay, let me just grab this loot real quick. I fall back to cover. I need some light, so I will loot here a little. Right? Then, this Valk drops down, but she gets cracked. And immediately I'm like, okay, easy kill. Boom. Trio is dead. And right here, I'm not thinking about killing this team. I have an R9. They kind of have weird positioning. I'm not really going to do much, right? I'll play passive. I see the zone, right? The zone is a bit, not in my favor, right? It's around the mountain, so I have to run away. So here, I just run away. Nothing special happens. And, okay, here it is. So, when I made it here, I heard shooting and knocking, and I was like, okay, maybe I can capitalize off of this. So I take the zip line. I'm pretty sure. Do I take the zip line? Yeah, I do. I see someone below, and I'm like, okay, I have my phase. Sure, let's be a bit aggressive, right? Let's push. I hear someone drop. Just, I thought he was alive. There's a Wraith here. This is a skill. Aggression as well. Boom. Easy kill. Alright. I'm expecting the team to drop on me now. This is where I kind of play passive. Don't want to over push. Just kind of looking around. Want to inspect the situation. And I'm like, okay, this is a very bad position. I will portal to gain more speed. And I will run to that building. Play your buildings. And now I place the portal there. I play passive. Alright, so so this part is very boring, so I'm gonna, teach you a couple of things. So you're supposed to play buildings very often. Buildings are your best friend if you're 1v3ing, because that's when you can disorientate the team the most. Especially if you have that game sense, that game knowledge, you understand how the building works, right? And if you understand how the building works, you know how to maneuver it, right? And how to shoot people through maybe some small cracks or whatnot. For example, streamer building is the best example, right? And this is also something that I want to talk about. You want to separate teams of 3 into separate 1v1s. Because if you push 3 people in the same time, you're going to die regardless. You can be the best Apex player that there is. You're not going to survive. So you want to separate the fights into 1v1s. And that's by utilizing the passive and aggressive playstyle. You start running away, you separate one of them that way, because usually there's one person that pushes you the most, right? And the rest are just kind of looting, right? So you push the one that is the furthest away, you knock them, try to first, shield swap, and just repeat the process. Now, right here was a bit of a tricky situation. I was getting shot, couldn't really see them, didn't really know what to do here, because I wanted to play the roof. I wanted to have the angle on them. And they start pushing. I know I'm supposed to play in the building now. And right here, I tried to go for the stick. Beautiful play, but I missed. My door gets broken, I fall back. Play this door. I know someone's coming through it. 100. I won't over push. Passive playstyle. Come back. I hear one dude pushing me. Boom. Capitalize off of that. Easy kill. I hear the guy pushing. Phase. Reposition. It's okay. With Wraith, this is why Wraith is amazing. So, one of them reses, but I know that I have to heal. So again, passive playstyle. Play it slow. The Bangalore over pushes. This is what I'm talking about. Easy knock. Another one over pushes. Easy knock. This is what I mean. Separated to different 1v1s. And here I start panicking a little because my hand was shaking. It was a very good game. So I whiff a couple of shots. My aim is like stuttering a little. So I heal up. Pop a bat, play slow, reload my shotgun, get ready. This is how you want to play. When there's a 1v1 situation, I will pause here. When you've knocked 2 people, there's 1 person left. And you know they can't really res, right? You know that you kind of have that advantage, right? You want to take it slow. Heal up, get full HP, pop that very last syringe to get that, even if it's 1 HP, get it to full. Reload all of your guns and get ready. Here he goes for the res, and I was expecting it, right? Because the guy was holding the door, the knocked. So I started breaking it immediately. And I was like, okay, aggressive playstyle, here we go. I'm confident in my skill. 100 damage, immediately. Capitalize, it's over for you. And there we go. Easy, well not easy, but a pretty gosh darn beautiful 1v3. So, that's pretty much it. I got nothing much else to say. Those are basically all the tips. At the end, what was the game like? Like 15 kills or something? Let's see here. Yeah, it was 15 kills, 4k damage. So, to conclude everything, you want to, separate them. You have to have experience in the game. Obviously, at the start, it's going to be very difficult. You're not going to win all of your 1v3s. It's going to be very difficult. So, don't be too hard on yourself. It's going to be a difficult process at the beginning, and you're going to get better at it. Skill, obviously. Over time, you improve on your aim. You can do aim trainers or whatnot, especially if you're on PC. You have, aim lab, what is it called? Kovacs, something like that. And then obviously game sense. You can watch streamers. That is a beautiful tip I can give you. Watch streamers. Watch players like, I don't know, Imperial Hall maybe, or just pro players, Sweet Dreams, right? It doesn't matter. Watch those players. Learn, adapt, right? Try to, I guess, adopt their play style, I guess, right? And you're going to be able to absolutely dominate. But that's pretty much it. I hope the video wasn't too long. It probably was, but I hope you guys have a splendid day. If you did enjoy this video, if you did enjoy the gameplay and the tips, and if it helped at all, make sure to let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you like my content, give it a subscribe. I really, really do appreciate it. Notifications for being notified of all of my uploads. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.